Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Wednesday, October the 5th, 2022. Welcome to another eBay video. Today we're going to be discussing the new eBay listing tool, and I'm going to provide you guys a short demo. We're going to do that inside in a couple of minutes, but as you can see, it is cloudy, rainy, and cold. It has rained since last Friday. Today is Wednesday. It has rained every single day. This is absolutely disgusting. And the worst part is not the clouds and the rain, but the freezing cold temperatures for this time of year. I'm wearing a winter coat on October the 5th. Yesterday was 46 degrees, and right now it's 53. Horrible weather. Hopefully by Friday, they said, we're going to see some clearing. But let's now get started with the eBay demo of the new listing tool. Okay guys, for the sake of this demo, I have chosen a particular item that I sold last week because I'm going to click Sell Similar, which is something I suggest every one of you guys do. No matter what you're selling, whether it's sweaters, whether it's Rolex watches, I'm sure you have something similar that you want to sell. So what you can do is you can go to one of your listings like this one just sold, just click Sell Similar, right there. Now, as you can see last week, or whenever I photographed this, we had a sunny day, which is when I take my pictures. However, it's pouring raining out now. So what I did was I took pictures inside here on my desk just for this tutorial. So first what we do is we're going to delete these photos. See? Delete, remove. Easy enough. Now we're going to add photos, the ones I took just here they are. There are 12 of them. Highlight them all. This is where people are having a problem. They're saying that it's taking forever for their pictures to load, sometimes 10 minutes. So I want to see how it works today for me. I should tell you that I've been listing all week with no problem. I've been using this new listing tool for some time now, and occasionally I do have a problem with the pictures, with the little wheel spinning like you can see right here. But today, everything loaded right away. Now, as you can see, these pictures are really not good and they're too dark. And I would normally not take them inside. But I'm doing it just because I wanted to make this tutorial and I want to show you how it's done. I'm not going to adjust every one of these pictures, okay? I don't have the time, and I know you don't want to watch me do it anyway. I'm just going to do the one for the sake of value. Okay, now, we have uploaded our new pictures. There's really no need to change anything. Everything's the same. Sometimes I spice up the title a little bit, like I'll change genuine to factory original. That kind of thing. All right? Everything stays the same. Of course, you can change things from this particular menu as you need to change. Now, I realize that I sell on eBay Motors, and you probably don't, so your screen will probably be a lot different, okay? Everything is the same, okay? And on the bottom, we're going to click. Notice that I am bidding 2%, which is what I do on all my eBay listings. So I'm in the promoted listings game. And we click List It. And we're going to be good to go. See that? My listing is now live. I used the new listing tool and I had no problems whatsoever. All right, guys. I hope you found that little demo tutorial helpful. I would like your comments below. Tell me if you're having any trouble with eBay's new listing tool, whether it be adding pictures or whatever. I want to hear about it. Nothing like a good hot cup of coffee on a cold, raw day like this. But one of the things I was reading this morning in the Facebook groups, and that's actually why I'm putting this video out right now, is quite a few people were saying they were having trouble adding pictures to their listings. Now, there are two things to keep in mind with these particular folks. Number one, it's their first time doing it. They haven't been exposed to the new listing tool before as I have, all right? Number two is different people use different methods to upload their pictures. Now, I've always used my tried and true digital camera, okay? I love this cheap $100 camera. I love it. It takes great pictures, okay? This takes good pictures too. But I find it more convenient to use the digital. Even though I can take pictures with my iPhone because I have it synced right here to my Mac, and I could access the pictures from my iPhone with my Mac when I'm doing my listings, but I find it much easier to use the digital. It takes clear, crisp pictures, and I'm happy with it, and it works great for me. But I really want to know if you guys are having any trouble with eBay's new listing tool. If so, tell us what you're having trouble with. Is it pictures? Is it the description? Is it the drop-down menu? Because I've heard just about the gamut this morning on Facebook. So hopefully we can rectify these problems for you guys. Since I have some extra time today, I'll do a little more eBay discussing, which I really wasn't planning on, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek for Friday's video. I am encountering a problem that I've rarely encountered before on eBay, and it has to do with returns. I've always gotten quite a few returns in eBay Motors, and so does everybody else who sells on eBay Motors because people don't know what they're doing. That is just a given. It's part of selling online. The problem I'm encountering only lately is the amount of fraud, fake, item not as described cases that I'm getting. Let's say I get 6 returns a week. Heretofore, every one would be totally honest. They bought the wrong size, they made a mistake, they pay the shipping back, everything's fine. I would get maybe one item not as described case a month. One false one, okay? You know how many I've gotten so far this week? 2 in 2 days. I had one yesterday, I had one today. Both are egregious. Yesterday's was so egregious, I had to call eBay Concierge. Question for you guys. Do you want me to jump into this topic right now? Cold, I have no notes, I'm going to ad-lib everything. Or would you rather I shut my mouth and wait till Friday to talk about this? Yell out your answers right now while I take a drink of this coffee. Wow! Holy crap! I knew a lot of you guys would be yelling. I heard quite a few yeses, and I also heard some no's. But the yeses have won out. So I'm going to jump very briefly into this. I'm going to talk about the case that just happened to me this morning. When I wake up in the morning, I get up early, and you see a return request in your eBay messages, you know it came in the middle of the night, and usually anybody operating at 4 a.m. is up to no good. So this guy files a fake item not as described case against me. what he bought for me, I can show you, maybe I'll show you Friday, maybe I won't, depends on your reactions today. Guy bought 2 hubs from me. And right in the title bar, it says the word beater! B-E-A-T-E-R. What does the word beater tell you? Beat up, okay? In the description it says they have dents, dings, and blemishes on the edge from installation. I am super descriptive in my descriptions. Even the concierge rep I had yesterday said, Joe, you go above and beyond in your descriptions. But anyway, back to this one. The guy says they looked better in the pictures than they were. I had no idea that they had any dents, scratches, or dings on the edge. He then, this is what really boggles my mind. I mean, I'm just so, he then goes through the trouble of taking 10 pictures of the items, highlighting the damage, and adds them to the case, which, as you guys know, there is never any reason for a buyer to add any pictures. All he has to do is click the item not as described button, no matter what, and he's going to win the case. Okay? This fool, and I'm using the word fool because I'm in a generous mood, this fool takes the same type pictures I have in the listing originally. Now, these were heavy items, and they were expensive to ship, $30 each way. So I would be on the hook for $30 shipping to him and $30 back to me. That ain't happening, my good friends. When I get that item back, I am going to smack him with a nice deduction of $60. $30 there and $30 back. And if he wants to take it up with eBay, that's fine with me, because I've already had the go-ahead from eBay Concierge. All right? If you're a top-rated seller and you offer 30-day returns, no questions asked, okay, and you're in good standing, eBay will back you 100% on this. All right? They've backed me before. You know what I think I'll do? And let me know what you think about this idea. When I finally get that return, I don't know when it's going to be, because you know people take 3 or 4 weeks to send the item back. Would you like me to do a screenshot tutorial of how I show you how to deduct $60 from the return? Because I'll do it live on camera as a benefit to you eBay sellers. Because I will say this. I mean, a lot of you guys are down on eBay with this and down on eBay with that. But I find eBay does a good job in protecting sellers when you can prove a buyer is committing some kind of fraud or trickery, as this guy is in this case. All right? Oh, and by the way, also on this topic, guys, I know I keep going on, but what else am I going to do? It's pouring raining out. I got a negative feedback removed this week. All right? Here's another example of protection from eBay. I sold 2 cheap alloy wheel center caps for $20. That's for both. One was fine. The other one had a broken tab, which I not only photographed, but I said in the description, one cap has a broken tab. Okay? I got up the other day, and 2 things I see at one time. One, I got a negative feedback. And the negative feedback said, I swear to Christ, one cap had a broken tab. All right? Also, at 4 o'clock in the morning, specifically 4:05 a.m., this fool, and I'm being generous, contacts me through eBay messages and says, one cap had a broken tab. I couldn't make this up, guys. But I called up Concierge. They took a look. They saw I had it in the description. Buyer remorse. Bang. Okay? 2 points to today's video. One is to talk about the new listing tool. Are you having any problems? Or is everything going fine? Right now, everything's going fine for me. Talk about it. Number two, if you're a straight shooter and you describe your items correctly, eBay will have your back. For some reason, in my opinion, there are more people filing fake item not as described claims now than ever before. Something's really going to have to be done about this. We'll talk more about this on Friday because I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thanks for watching my video. Please comment. It's very important, all right? And please, you guys out west, send us some sunshine and warmer temperatures. I mean, a winter coat on October 5th? It's just wrong. Peace!